Alright, so my last video was titled F Happiness, and then I was basically talking about the fact that I don't know if entrepreneurship and happiness go together, or if you just have to say F happiness. And quite honestly, this last week I can't really speak much on it because I've just been so incredibly sick. I ended up catching the flu, and man, the first day or two, my vision was messed up. It was wild. I had no idea that the flu could do such a thing. I couldn't comprehend the size of things. It was really weird, and pardon me, I still have a bit of a cough, and obviously my voice is gone. I've just been so incredibly sick that I've barely been able to work, and quite honestly, my own saying that I heard from somewhere, but I've told it to so many people. I've used the saying of, you have 1,000 problems until you have a health problem, and then you have one problem, right? And that time I truly understood it. I was miserable. And honestly, the flu is not comparable at all to cancer, but it gave me a new respect to those with or just health issues in general. For those fighting with long-term health issues, I think I've realized that I really need to be grateful for what I have. I have 2 hands, I have 2 arms, I have 2 legs. Things are functioning. I'm able to go to the gym, I'm able to work out. I finally wanted to work out today. It's Monday, December 29th at 8:39 p.m. And quite honestly, I just forgot to film. And Sunday, I thought about it yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I still was not feeling as good as I am today. I actually worked out today. I went to the gym for I think it was 3 hours. Loved every second of it. Cause man, the gym at this point, it's not even to exercise and be healthy at all. At this point, it's just it's something I have to do, or else I'm gonna go crazy. So, yeah, I don't really have much to say in terms of whether happiness and entrepreneurship will go together. But from what I understood, it's I started just working again now, and I still really don't want to do it. Now I'm just more rested. I definitely took that time to just rest. And quite honestly, I watched shows on freaking, on the TV. I watched YouTube. I was not productive, nor could I have been, quite honestly. And although I feel significantly more rested, more rested than I've ever been, it's the fact that I still don't necessarily want to work. You know what I mean? It's I think it's just one of those things where it's you gotta be an adult and grow up, and it is what it is. Right? You work, and even though you might not like certain things, it is what it is. You gotta do something to pay those. Alongside that, another thing I reflected on is the fact that I think I need to do more of the things that I love and try and monetize those. For example, dancing. I love dancing. Singing. I've wanted to sing for years now, for so long, but I've never done anything about it. And piano definitely will help, just because it is musicality. But I've never taken singing lessons. And make fun of me all you want, I don't care. It's my dream. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone. God put it in my world, not yours. Damn, I got a cook there. That was pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. But yeah, I think I've realized that just when I'm not working, or after I've completed, say, the company agreement is, because right now there's not necessarily a company agreement. It's a bit of a weird work situation I'm in right now. I make a living, but rather than say being attached to the computer from 9 to 5 or whatever, it's it's kind of an on-call kind of thing. When something happens, or when I'm needed, then I hop on, and I generally respond at any time I'm awake. Other than the gym, I don't really respond at the gym just because I don't have my laptop with me most of the time. Sometimes I do bring it, not always. But yeah, like starting to do more of the things that I truly love and that quote unquote fill my bucket, and like fulfill me, rather than just solely work all the time. And I'm not pushing big on work-life balance. I was never big on it. I feel like the people who are pushing for work-life balance are generally good at neither. I think it's just doing a bit more of the things I love, rather than just focusing on work all day and every single day. It's great to be obsessed, and I think it's a requirement if you want to be successful in business. 100%, 200%. I just think, for me personally, take maybe an hour in the day to do something I really love. Working out on count, I do love it. It's great. I'm now doing 2 workouts a day. One first thing in the morning and one in the evening. I love it. There might be once or twice a week, replacing it with like an hour of, I don't know, going to do like a singing lesson, something like that. I don't have too many crazy updates because I've just been extremely sick. I went up to the fire department I wanted to work 72 hours from 22nd to the 25th, and rather than just being home alone over the holidays, spend it at the fire department, I got sick, and I think that's for the better because, quite honestly, I was just so, like, it was so much mental fatigue. Like, physical, it was fine. It was physically fine. It's just mentally so exhausted. And quite honestly, I think getting this flu was more of a blessing than anything, just because it allowed me to actually, like, rest and sleep for a long time, you know? And there were actually a few calls just because I get, my phone goes off whenever a call comes through, even when I'm not there. And while I was at home, there was a few calls that went through, and I'm like, damn, quite honestly, I'm glad I'm just, like, I'm glad I'm at home and I don't necessarily have to respond to it because I just don't feel great. Just mentally so exhausted. And it's a bit of a sucky feeling, I want to say. That's a new word now, sucky. It's the feeling kind of sucks. When you're physically fine and you can, like, say run a marathon, but mentally it's just like you're just like lagging. And I think that might be from just not ever taking a break and always, like, just working all the time. So, you know, maybe taking a break once in a while is not the worst thing ever. I'm always big on I'm very much a maximalist. Just maximize how much you're working, and optimize as well. So, like, I would very often take my laptop to the gym, and in between sets I'd be working. And then I'd wonder why I was so just trash when I came home. So I don't do that anymore. For now. It's going to change. But I'm going to start taking my iPad. It's different. I'm buying a keyboard for my iPad tomorrow, which is kind of converting it into a laptop. But anyways, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But then it's gonna be more like an on-call kind of thing, rather than just like actively working the whole time in between sets. And I find at the gym, for whatever reason, for me, it's like when I'm looking down at my phone or my laptop, like I almost get nauseous. I don't know what it is. It's kind of a weird feeling, to be honest, but it is what it is. So yeah, nice and short update. Those are the few things that I have discovered about myself and the things that I want to go and do in the future. And the things I'm going to implement in the future, or at least try to. First time on Earth. It's all an experiment. Alright, well, December 29th, 8:50 p.m. I'm signing off. I love you, I'm proud of you, and I wish you the absolute best.